Guess what this is? Guess what this is? Hi guys! You probably guessed it because I did the same thing last year. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. I am finally becoming more active, which I'm really happy about since the end of the year is coming, which is kind of a sad time. But I get to focus more on my videos. Anyway, a while ago, I realized that I haven't done any updated iPhone 6 videos yet, and my phone was changing a lot. Then I realized that it was near the time that I posted my What's on my iPhone 6 video last year. So then I decided, let's make this an annual thing. So every year on May 1st, I am going to post an updated What's on my iPhone video, and yeah, it is going to change a lot. Again, this video is very long, so I'm not going to talk much in the intro, but I thought it'd be a great idea to have an annual thing that you guys can look forward to each year. And May, besides my birthday and Christmas, is literally the best time of the year for me because, I mean, there's just so many end-of-year activities going on. And guess what? My New York trip is coming up soon again, so I'm going to make a second New York City travel diary. I am really excited about this. So I'll be filming again. This year we are going to see the musical Aladdin, which I'm looking forward to. But yeah, just saying I'm looking forward to that. And this year, I am going to Hershey Park with all the top music groups in my school. We are actually having a competition there, and so we are really excited about that as well, and I may be filming, but I'm not really sure. I might just include a snippet of it in another video. So yeah, okay, I'm talking too much again. Alright, let's get on to the updated iPhone 6 video. So first of all, my lock screen is the same one as it was last year because the anniversary of the concert is soon. And then for the home screen, it's just the blue dynamic one. It's actually a collage of me and my friends. For privacy, I changed it to this. So first of all, I have the default apps, which is camera, photos, calendar, FaceTime, contacts, clock, and then for school, I have the default calculator, and then Canvas by Instructure, which is basically our school's grading system. And then I have a dictionary to look words up, and then Google Docs, which we also use for school. And next is Pacifica, which my friend showed me, and it's a great app to help with anxiety and stress that you may have related to school and things outside of school too. So you can set your mood that you're feeling right now and adjust it throughout the day. And then you can also enter like health things, so like how much sleep you got, how much exercise, water, and you can add different things to it that you want. And then it also will send you weekly progresses through email. Then I have the weather app, which is to check the weather to see what I can wear every morning. And then word reference is basically the dictionary that I use for my Spanish class. And I added this by going down here to this little icon and then pressing add to home screen, which you can make it an app, but it'll take you to Safari, which I thought was really cool. So that is how word reference works, and it has a bunch of languages for you to choose from to translate. Next, there is Maps, Notes, Reminders, Compass, Game Center, iTunes Store, Videos, and then for music, I have the default music app, which as I said in the intro, I have been using lately with gift cards. And then I have Spotify, which is a free music app. Basically, you just save songs and you can create playlists. And I've opened it up here to my playlist. So if you want to follow me, my account name is Funland916, so you can go ahead and follow me there. And then you can see the artists I have recently played and my playlist. And then, as I said, you can save songs to your own library. And this does have a premium version, which is $10 a month. And without that, you can only shuffle play songs and you can't play a specific one. With premium, you can play a specific one. And with premium, you can also add songs to the up next list. Next is an app that is one, Chinese, and two, I believe, removed from the App Store. It's called Music Box, and what happened was I think the search function just stopped working since they took it off the App Store, because whenever I try to search something up, it doesn't work. It always says no results, and so I can only play the music that I've already saved to my library, which thankfully I didn't miss the chance to download any songs that I actually like, which are Chinese songs that I can never find. Next, I have news, mail, health, and then for obsessions, as you guys know, Drama Fever, I use for one drama only, and that's City Hunter. And if you guys are wondering how I discovered a Korean drama, basically in 2012 when I first moved to my current home, there was this Chinese dub version that aired on our Chinese TV channel. And that's basically the story, and I've just been watching it ever since on YouTube, and then I discovered this, so I made an account and I saved it to my shows. Youku is the Chinese version of YouTube, basically, because as you guys know, YouTube is blocked in China. And I used to watch my favorite Chinese drama on this. However, it stopped working for a while. And actually, I just tested it out as I was filming, and apparently it's back. So now I guess I can get rid of the one that I was watching it on before. But also there's this amazing Nayoon video that I tried playing on Safari over and over again, but it's not working. So I watched it here, which is why I kept the app. And she is just so pretty in this video. Honestly, she's so amazing. iQIYI is the app that I was actually watching my favorite Chinese drama on until now. So yeah, it's like kind of another version of Youku. Next up, I have settings. For games, I have Candy Crush and Candy Crush Soda. Recently, I re-downloaded these apps just because I love the feeling of re-downloading old apps to like really take me back to the time when I was addicted to it and stuff. So Candy Crush is basically pretty old now, but they recently made the new Jelly version, which I haven't been able to check out yet. I'm not really sure if I want to though. But anyway, Candy Crush, you just match 3 and then you can match 4 or 5 to make a power up, and it's basically just clearing the levels, and there are a lot of levels in this game, I'm telling you guys. But yeah, on the whole, it's really fun, and there are obviously a bunch of in-app purchases for you to buy power-ups or gold bars and things like that. So then again, I have Candy Crush Soda, which is similar to that, but with different style levels and power-ups. And then Disco Zoo is an app that I've also recently re-downloaded. And basically, you rescue animals to put them in your own zoo, and then you can wake them up and throw disco parties to wake them all up at once and stuff. And then when you rescue them, each animal has a different pattern. So like the pigs are a square, the rabbits are a vertical row, and then you just rescue them. And then sometimes you can find money and disco bucks, which pay for the parties, and you keep building it up and unlocking different locations, and it's really fun. And the animals are really adorable. Which I've also saved from Safari, but it doesn't actually take you to Safari. It opens up as if it were an actual app. And basically, it's a trivia game that I think a lot of schools use. At least my Spanish teacher uses it all the time. Basically, on the projector screen, it has the question up top and then 4 buttons with the answers next to them. And then on your phone screen, it only has the shapes, and the buttons are all different colors, of course. And so because you don't have the answer on your phone, you have to look up to the screen and then tap the answer that's the right one that's corresponding shape. So if the correct answer had the oval next to it, then you would tap the oval shape on your phone. And it's really fun and intense for my class. I remember the first time I did it last year, it was really competitive and we had so much fun. We ended up getting the last question wrong, which brought us down to 2nd place instead of 1st, which was kind of depressing. But on the whole, it's a lot of fun and it helps us learn. Next up is Minecraft, which I don't think needs any explanation, what with it being all popular and so many videos of it are on YouTube and the internet in general. So long story short, you can build things and fight monsters, and I built this huge house and I even have my own little bunny, and it's really fun. You can mine for diamonds and things like that. And you can also play with other people in the same world, and it's a really good way to find ways to be creative. Neko Atsume, meaning kitty collector, is next, and you can see the meaning on the screen. And this has got to be one of the most adorable games I've ever played. My friend showed it to me when she first saw it on Instagram. And then basically what you do is, it's just like what the name says, it's a kitty collector. So you can put out food and toys, and it shows what you've bought and stuff, and you can get gifts from cats when they leave, and you can go to your cat book and see all the cats you've collected and take pictures, and it's really cute and fun. Next, I have Smashy Road, which is a game that I was introduced to by my tech geek friends. So shout out to Andrew, Matthew, and William for showing me this. Basically, you drive around in a car and you try to escape from the police. and you have to just keep going until you get stuck and surrounded by their cars, and you can collect money on the way, and the money helps you buy new cars. I actually also re-downloaded this app recently, so I don't have as many cars as I did before, and then sometimes you can even fall in the water and it'll say wasted. And when you get to 5 stars at the top, military people start chasing you, so it's really intense by that point, and you just see how long you can go being chased. Tiny Wings, which as I said is one of the games that costs money. It is 99 cents, and I think I've shown this to you before, but this one, there are 2 versions of it in the game. So one is flying by yourself for as long as you can, and the other is competing with 3 other birds to see who can finish first, and then you go on different islands and different levels. Some of them have passageways underground like this one, and then you have to get in the top 3 to be able to move on to the next level. You press down when it's a downhill, release when it's an uphill, and then you build up momentum to try and fly as far as you can. Moving on to social media. I have Google+, Google Hangouts, and then Instagram is pretty popular, as you guys probably know. And my Instagram is obviously Funland916. Next is Skype and then Slack. Slack is a thing that my social media seminar in school uses. I got invited to join the social media seminar because the teachers knew I had a YouTube channel. And so I joined that, and then on this we just share the photos that we want to post on our school's Instagram, and then we type in captions and stuff, and we gather ideas for new things. Next, if you guys didn't know already, I have a Snapchat, so you can add me on Funland916. I'll let you guys screenshot it right now to add me by the Snap code. And basically, I never knew the point of this before I got Snapchat, honestly. That I have one myself. It's actually a lot of fun, especially with the face filters, and you can just play around with photos, and also you can scribble stuff and make text, and if it's this kind of text you can even make it different colors. It even shows filters based on how fast you're going, like your miles per hour, and also the temperature depending on your location, as you can see here. And then you can add them to your story and share privately too, and then you can also do private chat, and they have a bunch of stickers to play around with. Next is Weibo, which is the Chinese version of Twitter, as I've heard. And basically, as you can see, I follow a bunch of Naiying fan accounts and also the TVOC's official account. I'm actually on Weibo, also a Naiying fan page myself. And here, as you can see, is Naiying's account, and you can see here that she posted from a while ago about her concert in Australia, which is part of her world tour. So I'm assuming that she goes to like one continent each year, because last year she came to North America, and then this year she went to Australia, etc. And I recently saw this TVOC interview that she had, and as you can see, she is perfection. Of course, next is YouTube, and if you guys are looking for some channel recommendations, The Ellen Show is hilarious. It's a little inappropriate, except I find it an instant mood lifter for me. And also, I happen to share a birthday with Ellen DeGeneres. I didn't even know that until a while ago, but look up her birthday and you'll know mine. Onto photo editing. So ColourPop is this thing where it turns your whole photo black and white, and then you color in the spots where you want it to be color. So as you can see, I'm working on this flower here, and I know it's not perfect, but you can zoom in as much as you need to for this, so there's no zoom restrictions, and then you just keep coloring until you get the desired spots of color. It can really make specific things stand out. Next, I have GIF Ease, which is basically if you save a GIF to your camera roll, you can import it onto this app and it'll play it when you click on it. So I, of course being me, saved a bunch of TVOC things and Naiying things. This was from last year's TVOC. I found a bunch of GIFs that the TVOC account posted on Weibo, and I just saved those and then imported them here. Photo blur is basically when I want to blur out a friend's face for an Instagram post because they're not allowed to show their face, and it's pretty simple. And then we have PicCollage, which is a really fun editing app. I would say the only downside is if you're doing it freehand, it's kind of hard to get the photos exactly straight, but you can also use the templates that they have, and you can add stickers too. I use this for some Instagram posts if I want to put on multiple pictures at a time. And then we have PizApp, which is also another collage maker, but it has such a wide range of choices for you. So it has like hearts for the frame and different shapes for the frames of your photos, and then they also have different backgrounds and stuff to choose from. Onto video editing. So I have iMovie, which is really simple, and then the Intro Designer Lite for iMovie. I actually also have the full version, which costs money, except for this purpose I just showed you the Lite version. And you can choose templates to type in different text, and I've used it a couple times in my videos, like my picture day video from last year and things like that. So I use this sometimes, but not all the time. And then I have video effects, which is a really fun way to spice up your videos. You can put so many filters on it with no hassle, and you just click on the filter and it'll show like this, and you can even make it a mirror and add like stars, hearts. I think confetti is probably one of my favorites. And then you can also make it a kaleidoscope, and you can make your own effects. And there are in-app purchases for things like green screen and color tracking for special effects and things like that. Onto the second page, I have iBooks, tips, wallet, watch, and a bunch of stuff that I actually don't use except for iBooks. And next, if you've been wondering about my keyboard and how I got it blue and green, Kiwi is the app that I use for this, so I'm just gonna delete this keyboard real quick and then create another one to show you guys. So you can make your keyboard different colors and then add other ones to make it the scheme you want. I will say this app's autocorrect is really weird sometimes, but after a while you just get used to it, and then typing is pretty easy for this keyboard. You can also change like the key color and the letter color and even the letter font, as you can see I'm doing here. So it's a great way to add some personality to your keyboard. The UNICEF Tap project is another thing I added from Safari, and basically you try to go as long as you can without your phone, and as you're doing it, it donates water to people in need, which I think is really cool because one, if you're doing schoolwork or something, you won't get distracted, and two, it's obviously for a good cause, so you just submit information it tells you to if you want to, and then you go on and just set it down on the surface and try and see how long you can go without your phone. Finally, we have Pleco, and this is just a Chinese dictionary that I use if I want to look up a random word. I mean, it's really, I don't use it that often, but every once in a while I wonder what a word is in Chinese, and I just use this to look it up. And then finally, for the 4 down here, I have my phone, messages, Safari, and the App Store. For some accessories. For the case, I have this Vera Bradley case with a dream catcher on it, which I really like. The blue silicone case I had before started ripping, so I had to change it to this one. For the charger, along with the actual wire, I sometimes use this stand, which is in rose gold, and basically you just plug in the wire into the back, and there's also a headphone jack if you want to listen to music through that. And sometimes if I'm talking to a friend, like on FaceTime, I'll use this to just stand it up so I don't have to hold my phone. I still use the same Vera Bradley Petal Paisley bag that I used before, and it has a front pocket here, and then when you open up the front zipper pocket, it has like a wallet sort of layout. And then I don't do this often, but sometimes I keep in this Naeun card, which I got at the concert last year. And then in the back pocket, there's another slot back here, and then there's a zipper pocket in the middle. And this is also where I keep the wristlet strap for the bag, so you can turn the crossbody bag into a wristlet, and you can carry it either way. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it if you enjoyed it. And unfortunately, it is past the end of April, and so my goal was once again not reached. My new goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of the school year for me, and my last day is Friday the 17th, so I want to see if we can get there by then. I'm hoping we can. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do so now. And then all my social media links are also down below right here, and then there's my Snapchat on the side. So that is it. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what app you recommend for me so that I can see your recommendations and see what it's like. And yeah, that is it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!